Hey guys, so we've been playing with Rocky for a while and he's actually doing pretty good. But we went to the Pare Pare jungle expedition and we're gonna try to find a certain item. So we thought we'd go ahead and start recording just in case. But wow, what is this building?
It's a decrepit ruin. This is really something. It must have been a fine palace once upon a time. Looks like as if it contains a lot of treasure. Ching ching.
Well, shall we investigate it? Yes. Now, whether or not anything's gonna happen, we don't know, but I doubt it. But while this is going on, I think I might mention. So, to be honest, when we started playing Monster Rancher, like I said at the very beginning, we were just playing however we felt. Oh, we found an item.
Ooh.
Oh, we found dish chips. I don't know what kind of dish chips they are, but anyway, I said we were going to play however we wanted, and that's true, we did play however we wanted, but Helper got really into the game, and we started kind of questioning it, like, how come his monsters were doing so much better than mine? And so we did some research, not much, but enough to find out that all those warnings about stress were... I'm sure y'all have been yelling at the screen this whole time about this, but I didn't realize stress was a big factor in this game. Stress was important in the first game, but not to the degree it is here. Like, stress actually kills the monster. That's why my monsters' lifespans have always been so short in the past, because I didn't realize that... I misunderstood the word stress, I suppose I should say. Because I thought, you know, stress was coming from things like the way I was treating them, or, you know, they were too tired, but what they really meant was they got tired of training, because training is pretty much the only thing that causes stress, which doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. Yeah, he really likes doing that, doesn't he? Like, battles actually lower stress, which is why I think Punchy was doing so much better, because he liked battles, so we kept sending him to battles. And I didn't do battles nearly as often. So, with Rocky, we've been kind of experimenting. Now, I have seen, especially with the walkthrough I'm kind of peeking out on and on, off and on, he actually gives explanations on how to have, like, super great monsters, even with the stuff you just get from the market. And while I could follow that and have some super great monster, ooh, I really don't want to. I really want to figure out the game myself and succeed on my own. I know, that sounds kind of silly. I'm guessing those are Gaboo or Suezo, I don't know which.
I think Gaboo.
We just threw away some Gaboo dish chips, didn't we?
We did.
But, so Rocky's doing pretty well. He's C rank. He almost beat the official C. We didn't feel the need to redo it because Helper's just kind of, I don't even know what your goal is, honestly.
High defense, high life as a breeding monster.
Yeah. There's also, it's kind of one of those things that really does frustrate me about games. There's all these secret hidden things that the game doesn't explain or tell you, and then people, like, you know, figure out by intense playing, or, you know, they look at the code and figure it out. And that really irritates me. That's one of the few things about Pokemon I don't like. You know, all the secret hidden stuff, you know, and when it gets too complicated, it kind of ruins the fun for me, but I think that's one reason I never really liked Monster Rancher 2 out of the whole series, because I feel like out of all the games I've ever played, this one's got the most of those, like, hidden stat kind of problems. I'm not saying it's bad. I think that's just one reason I think the game is... I think it is the main reason the game has rubbed me the wrong way all these years. So, we've actually kind of taken an interest in trying to solve this problem, like I said. But Rocky's 2.5?
Yes.
And he doesn't seem to show any sign of decline. I don't know how much you need to get back.
Yeah, probably go back now.
Let me keep going down. And then right.
You can go through this way.
No, I think that's the secret hidden path I was trying to find before. Mm-hmm. Oh, that rock is back. That's interesting to know. The one I destroyed. Let me go back up. I think that leads to another dead end. I don't have the map on me at the moment.
That's fine.
But yeah, so that was my little spiel. I guess we can record a whole video. Just kind of show off Rocky a little. Game lagging a little?
Little. This is, the graphics are too much.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
I'd forgotten that I was going to Name Punchy. I'm sorry, Rocky something else.
What are you gonna name him?
Like Shah Hulud.
Oh yeah, I like Rocky though.
Rocky is good. Matches. Let's check the results of that adventure.
This is disc chips. Ooh.
This is disc chips.
This is disc chips. Well, at least you got 2 more things than I actually expected you to get. So.
Well, let's go back to my home, sweet home.
Yeah, even expeditions like this don't decrease stress according to the guide. I'm just gonna call it a guide. That's technically more accurate than walkthrough or wiki. The guide. Yeah, it didn't mention losing tons of fatigue, and that was the other thing. Was all this time I thought that stress was related to praising or not, and not in this one. In this game, it's related to how good or evil they are. So if you always praise them when doing good and discipline them when they do bad, then they lean towards good. If you do the opposite, they lean towards bad. And I was like, that's interesting.
Hopefully we'll get a star.
Oh, we've also gotten 2 stars on the cup jelly. 3? Oh. The first time she just said, oh, there's these stars. I hear you win something if you collect all 5. I've always wanted it. And that's all she's really said. Oh, and then the tree grew another 10 feet, you said.
Oh, it was to 5 meters, I think.
Oh, the tree was to 5 meters. I missed that, actually. I don't even know what I was doing. Laundry?
Went to bed.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't remember. I did go to bed early. I was playing Bravely Default. Yeah, I took a lot of fatigue.
Yeah, and you show off the monster stats.
Yeah. Show off the stats while we're here. Oh, good. Why don't we see the tree we've planted? We can show it off. Oh, that's as high as it was last year.
5 meters.
I wonder if this is as high as this kind of tree gets. It seems to have stopped growing, but it looks really healthy. Oh, he seems tired. Yeah, so he's got a lot of defense in life. You went on a couple entries, so he got like 1 more skill than we had before, the tail whip. Yeah.
Yeah, fighting with a person that has high defense and life is not exactly a exciting battle.
It's not, and that's another reason we decided to stop recording everything at Rocky, because to me it's a winning strategy in this game, but it's not a very exciting, and it's kind of partially luck too, because with the lack of skill, you know, you're just gonna have to hope that you can survive whatever attacks and you at least hit them once. Do you have a battle coming up at any point?
I don't think so.
And according to the guide I was looking at, apparently we can go and lower stress. There's a bug with the swim activity that it reads the stats backwards. So if a monster's really bad at gaining defense and really good at gaining life, he's gonna gain his defense at the rate he would life, and vice versa, apparently. Which actually might explain why he's gaining so much defense from swim, because he shouldn't be gaining that much. If that's it. Oh no! Sustain and Warren Mo. You've had trouble with both of them.
Yeah, we will see what happens.
I don't know if anything else interesting has happened since we recorded last.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, the tree grew. You found 3 of those star things in the cup jellies. We learned about stress. So we bought mint leaves. Yeah, so every time it came up and said he was getting stressed, we were giving him mint leaves and resting him that week. It seems to be helping. Because she'll stop complaining about stress for a really long time. But the funny thing is, whenever I get to my monster, I'm probably going to completely change my raise style just to see what happens. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, now that we understand more about stress and everything, I could actually do a worm and Becklon if I wanted to.
Yeah, when we first read it, we're like, no way in heck, you know, but I think, you know, if we really wanted to, I bet we could do it. I just don't really want to. I'm just so mad at Becklons for taking away worms.
Come on! Oh, wrong way. I need a bite. Take a bite out of crime.
Yeah, you finally beat him.
Yeah, sort of like 50-50.
Yeah.
All hail Rocky!
Oh, hail Rocky. Well, you can beat Hyo. You've beaten him several times, haven't you?
A couple, I think. War mode, though, has issues.
He has issues and you have issues beating him.
Both.
So I'm sitting here playing Bravely Default while he's playing, and it's actually, I still have the Game Boy in my hand. I forgot to put it down when we started recording. I'm not sure what job class I wanted to be next. I love this game. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed Bravely Default, and I love Monster Hunter 2. Well, now that we know what's going on, I actually really seem to be enjoying it. I'll be super excited if we can beat the big four.
It's just a matter of time, right?
I mean, if the stuff we've been learning actually works, that would be pretty exciting.
Why is he trying to cut me? It's scary with this cutting.
I'm amazed that he's missing so often, considering how you have 0 speed.
Not quite 0.
Wow, he's just terrible. That was something else about the Katos I looked up. Like, the guide mentioned that they're not that great because a lot of their best moves come from being evil. Which is interesting. That would explain why I always had trouble with them in the past, because they couldn't learn moves I wanted them to. Because I kept thinking, why can't they learn this move? And because he was too good.
It's good to be bad.
Well, Warrenmo already has a loss.
Yes.
If he loses again, you're... Aww. I was about to say something stupid. Well, if you win, I think you win the tournament.
I think so.
What else can Smappy say that's stupid?
It's invisible, can't you see it?
Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't. That wasn't supposed to be stupid. That was just me being silly.
Come on, eat your banana.
Yeah, you're always trying to taunt him to eat the banana or sneeze on you. One of the two. Boomerang wouldn't hurt you. You just need to hit him once. I don't think he's gonna eat the banana. I just can't believe how many apes we got when we were trying to find a worm. Oh, he hit you in the crotch, didn't he?
Worms don't have crotches, they have tails. That reminds me, yeah. In the previous battle, Wormo just kept sneezing at me over and over.
Oh yeah, that was funny. He sneezed like 5 times in a row at you.
I was like, can I do a little bit of damage before I go?
Yeah.
It's just insulting to get taken out by a worm.
It shouldn't be. It should be. But there he goes again. He's gonna start sneezing at you.
Achoo! Achoo! Yeah, eat that.
You finally won a whole tournament. It's like you barely been squeaking by, you know, and I feel like you either won like you just annihilated the person or barely lose.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky's a winner.
Good job, Rocky. We didn't even need the stare montage. I have tiger. Money.
Yeah, we also been getting a lot of money. We might have to empty out our house again. We got a lot of disc chips in it. Have you needed to use mint leaves in a while?
I don't know, a few months ago in the game.
Yeah, notice with all the amount of... We've increased how many battles we've been doing as a stress reliever.
Yeah. Since I started doing that, a lot less leaves.
Yeah, because they don't even need to win to lose stress. It's like they lose more stress if they win, but they can totally lose and still lose a lot of stress. Wow.
Ooh. That's one reason why I do high-level battles.
Yay, congratulations! Well, I think I'm gonna end the video a little early. I just wanted to show off if we happen to find the item we were looking for. At least show off the temple, because I knew he was gonna talk about it for the first time. And we'll see you guys next time when something interesting is probably gonna happen. Bye for now.
Bye, viewers.